Nation. It is our start, sit, sleeper fantasy picks. My season is not going well. Morgan will start us off with the start. Morgan?
Well, it's kind of an obvious one considering the Ravens defense is completely depleted and Puka Nacua is one of the best fantasy players so far this season, but I'm saying start him, and that's pretty much goes for any Rams wide receiver at this point.
He is a stud. All right, yeah, no doubt. He's actually on my team in one of my leagues, the one that I'm decent in. I can tell Gresh is shaking his head. Isaiah Pacheco, sit him. Playing against the Lions, hasn't really been getting a lot of points. He's on one of my teams. How much am I going to mention that? I don't know. But yeah, he hasn't really been too great this year so far. And I'm going to say against the Lions defense, sit him. Gresh?
Sam, I'm glad you are open to admitting how awful you are at fantasy football. I do at least admire that. This week, I'm going to go with old Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco, who was traded from Cleveland to Cincinnati. So at least now they got a guy who can think back there. And I think Flacco picks up the offense pretty quickly. Lord knows he's got some receivers to throw to. So let's go with old Joe this week.
I like it. I like it. Over his 40s. I think he's 40 exactly. Going to be 41 at some point. Still in the league. Give him credit. Here are the game picks. We all got a Patriot logo there, and I think within good reason. This Patriots team has shown that they can beat up on the bad teams. They should be able to do that this week against Spencer Rattler and the Saints. Gresh, you got anything before I turn it over to Morgan?
I would say that this should be a game where it should really be no sweat and jump up on them early, and I think they'll be able to salt it away. I am a little worried about the unfamiliarity between these two teams. Mike Vrabel mentioned it, so it's something that clearly at least he's thought about.
Morgan?
Obviously, I have them winning. I think they should win. They will win, but take care of the ball this week. It's a team that forced 5 turnovers last week in the Saints. Reminder, Stevenson, hold on to the ball.
Yeah, for sure. I think, Gresh, you mentioned this last week, and this is probably a good talking point for this game as well. We talked about Buffalo getting a 2-score lead, and the Patriots avoiding that. The Patriots should get a 2-score lead in this game to give them some comfort.
No question. Plus, I think bad teams want to quit. And if you get up early on them or you lean on a bad team and you're really laying it to them and they know there's nothing they can do, Sam, it's like the bully in the schoolyard. What are you going to do? And that's what New England needs to do to New Orleans. Go be the bully in the schoolyard and get on them early and make them quit.
That's it. All right, we'll see if they can get the win against New Orleans, improve to 4-2. And then we will look towards Tennessee. But what's in front of us? The Saints. We'll see you next week on New England Nation. Enjoy the game.